Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to do part 3 of the Tamiya TT-02 chassis build. We're going to get everything done up until painting the body. I did get out to the hobby store yesterday. I picked up the paint. I'm just waiting right now for some nicer weather. I think we're going to be a high of 30 all week, so hopefully sometime soon. So stay tuned for that video coming out. Before we get into that, though, I wanted to thank everybody for all the views and comments and subs. Been a pretty good week, hit a couple milestones. I know it's not anything huge, but everybody's got to start somewhere, right? So thank you for that. Speaking of subscriptions, if you're into unboxing videos, I've got a new video coming out probably Wednesday or Thursday of this week of a brand new to me car. Pretty excited about that. Something to get out there and make some videos for you guys with. And then finally, as we wrap up the TT-02 build, I did pick up something this week that will kind of help us track progress. Let's see if I can open this without injuring myself. SkyRC speedometer. You know, we talked about hitting 70 with this car, and now we're going to be able to track our progress. So thanks for tuning in, and let's get to the video. All right, we're getting into the home stretch now. We're going to put the servo saver onto the servo and hopefully finish steps 26 through 36, 35-ish. It's going to be a high of like 2 today. We're not going to paint the shell, so like to get everything up into that done today. So for now, we'll work on knocking out step 26. Now I did go and test the electronics off camera. For now, we're going to start off with the futaba servo and some futaba radial gear. Not sure that ultimately that's going to be able to handle what we want to do with this car, but it's what I had laying around. Here it looks like we're going to attach what they call the servo stay. So the guy's rolling all over. Take this little piece, get your long nose pliers and just snap it into place. Didn't snap too much of my thumb into place there. We'll do the same thing on the other side of this piece, minus snapping my thumb. One of the things I don't like about this C bag is there's a bunch of different screw types. It's made it difficult to tell which one's which. You got MB1, MC3, MC6, MB4, MA3, MA2, MA1, all in the same bag. Just makes it a little bit confusing, but I think we figured it out. I really need to stop being so cheap and upgrade my screwdriver. I got this one free or with a Nest smoke alarm or thermostat, and it's worked for the past couple kits. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit here with it. I'm pretty sure when I tried to attach the second servo mount, I had an incorrect screw. Like I mentioned earlier, everything that came in bag C got to be a little bit confusing because there were so many different types. If there was one improvement I'd like to see on this kit, it would definitely be the segregation of the different screws to make assembly a little bit easier. Step 28 has a whole lot of different things going on here. You're attaching the servo to the actual chassis. You're also trying to thread the receiver wire through that respective part. And then there's the motor cover that is also involved in this. You insert the on-off switch of your speed control into the motor cover. A lot of views I've seen or videos, folks have kind of left this off and said that it's not necessary. I don't know, tell me what you think. I like it. I think it's a clean look having the on-off switch attached. So I left my motor guard on. Servo's in. Now we'll attach the servo to the steering linkage. And I almost threw this grease away. I thought we were done. Still on the same step, we're going to feed some of the receiver antenna through this piece, and we're going to thread a screw through the bottom and tighten that up. It's a little loose for right now, but that's okay. Take the screws out of our on-off switch. Reattach. Believe it or not, this is all still the same step. Now we'll attach the motor cover to the chassis. MA1 is the longer screw that goes in that hole. This would be MA2, which goes in the other hole. So in this step, we're just attaching some double-sided tape to the speed controller and then to the body. Speed controller here says it can handle brushless motor, so we'll put that to the test at a later date. Just kind of want to get this thing installed and make sure everything works. For now, I'm just going to use this futaba receiver. I thought I had another Spectrum that I was going to use. I just can't seem to find it. When I do, I'll reinstall that. I'd rather use the Spectrum. It's a better receiver and I can get up to 10 models on it. So rather than lugging around a couple different receivers. Alright, so next up is to glue the tires for step 30. I've got them mounted. I'm going to go ahead and glue them off camera. Alright, so off camera I went and I glued the tires on. This particular set of tires has a cover, hubcap, whatever you want to call it, that I need to attach because it has the hex for the wheel. I know some of you out there may say that these aren't the wheels that go with the Porsche. This is what came with the Audi. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and install those, and we'll pick up a different set at a later date. I plan on painting this kit box art, so the new wheels are going to have to come sooner rather than later. The gold won't match the silver. So I went ahead and grabbed a different screwdriver so I can get these screws as tight as possible. I don't want there to be any play when these are installed in the car. So we'll go ahead off camera and just knock out all three of these. So next step calls for us to put the wheels on. So we're going to grease all four spindles right now, and then we'll get the tires on. Bushing, 2 bushing, 3 bushing, and 4 bushing. Now you're going to take part MA7, stick it right here, and then what I want to do, I want to put this on right away to help this piece from falling out. Thought I was going to make it before the furnace went on. Wrong. Tighten this up with the tool that came with the kit. Now I'm probably going to need to upgrade the tires if we're going to get this thing going stupid crazy. Anybody out there who's got a recommendation, feel free to throw it in the comment box. There you go. All 4 tires on that one. Next up, rear body post. Then once we get the body painted, which it's again too cold out to do today, we'll go ahead and trim these body posts. Yeah, let's see. One. Two. Doesn't want to cooperate. We'll try the tool that they supplied. Works a little bit better. On to the front post. Getting near the end here. Front bumper. Finally, we'll put in a battery. There you have it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what upgrades any of you have done. Sorry about the furnace. It's cold. Nothing you can do. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.